Hey there, it's no skin off your nose to supersize and grow your business. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, and our idiom today is no skin off your nose. This is an American idiom from the 1920s. It's relatively new. It's, 100 years old, but in terms of idioms and words and what things mean, 100 years isn't really that long. Now, this idiom originally was no skin off my back, which is kind of a gross visualization, but what it means is it's of no concern to me. It's totally, doesn't matter to me one way or another. A thing or a feeling or an expression or what somebody else does is no concern of mine. It's no skin off my nose or your nose. Now, what the heck does this mean and how can we apply this to our business? And why would we want to think about something, it being whatever, growing our business, for example, being no skin off our nose? How about making the world a better place? It's no skin off our nose to make a positive impact on the world than it is to create something that doesn't make a positive impact on the world. So why not go for what we really want and make the world a better place? There's my pontificating for today. Hey, let's all make the world a better place. I naively believe that every one of us wants to have an amazing, tremendous, happy, positive, successful life in our definition of that. I think we all want to have the same thing in our businesses, in our careers, and in our life. And that involves not caring what other people think, right? And especially what other people think of us. Each and every human being on this planet has, well, at least in America, and in my belief system, has a right to their opinion. We all have strong opinions about things based on our past experiences. Religion, politics, sexuality, right and wrong. Each of us, based on our past experiences, have culminated into a belief system that we're currently holding. Now, our belief systems change a little bit over time, and sometimes a lot over time. What was important to me 20 years ago, I don't even care two whits about today. But what I care about today is what's most important to me. Well, just because it's important to me doesn't mean it's important to anyone else. But I still am able and get to have it be important to me without it negatively impacting you or anybody else on the planet. Each of us are entitled to our own opinions. Each of us as business owners and our customers and our business partners, they get their opinions about a lot of subjects that just don't matter with respect to growing our business and what it is that we're trying to create in the world. So remember, keep your opinion and realize that if you want to share and express your opinion, that means you ultimately need to allow and let anybody else express their opinion on the same subject. And guess what? You don't have to express your opinions to get the other person to change their mind and agree. That's almost impossible, right? Nobody can change your mind for you. Only you can choose to change your mind. So, all this arguing and infighting that happens when people disagree about certain subjects, it's just a waste of time and energy. Now, competition, no skin off your nose. This one reminds me a whole lot about competition, because so many of us in this world today, the business world, especially in building our businesses, we get sucked into this belief, and it is a belief, that competition is super duper important, and if we don't do something, somebody else is going to take our customers away. Guess what? There are 7+ billion people on this planet. There are plenty of customers. There's plenty of business, no matter what business you're in, for absolutely everyone who wants to build and grow and supersize and scale and create a business that makes a positive difference in the world, right? There's no limit to the opportunities, although there's been, I don't know why, but there's been this cultural belief that there's this one pie, and it's a finite pie, and if you don't get your little sliver of it, your piece of it, then you lose. If you don't have the biggest share of the pie, somebody else is going to take it from you. It's so ridiculous. There's infinite numbers of pies on the planet, in the universe, right? There's so many opportunities around us all the time that if we're believing in scarcity and lack, and that the pie, there's only this much of the pie that's available to us, who made that up, right? Statisticians, marketing and salespeople that increase the belief that scarcity and lack and mentality and urgency to get you to buy now. Okay, I might be guilty of that. Hey, I'm going to take away these bonuses if you don't buy my program right now. I'm going to never open up this course again. No one's ever going to teach you how to do anything online or in the world ever again if you miss this opportunity. All of the sales seminars that go around, they've got scarcity and urgency down to a science. I've sat in on some of those. I bought early on in the internet days, I bought a $6,000 program on setting up your website, and I never got a website out of it. It never worked because it wasn't the right thing for me, but the person up there selling it in the presentation was so compelling, I got sucked into it and I signed right up, right? Gave them my $6,000 only to find out it wasn't a fit for my Italian food manufacturing business at all. It was just like flushing $6,000 down the toilet because I got sucked into that scarcity and mentality and that lack. And if I didn't take advantage of this situation right now, it was going to cost me $12,000 and down the road. And I'm like, how ridiculous. And I laugh about it now. I wasn't laughing at the time as my ex-husband was freaking out, but it's just one of those things. So competition. What the competition is doing is none of my business, because if I am serving my customers to the best of my ability and creating an incredible experience for them, they're going to stick with me no matter what the competition does, right? People do business with other people. They build relationships with other people. And if you continue to build that relationship, build that community, serve your customers better than anyone else can, then you never have to worry about the competition. And that comes from being yourself and focusing on the things that you are excellent at, because the things that you and your business are absolutely amazing at, your genius zone, are different than anybody else's. So I guess that's my 2 cents on no skin off your nose. I would love to know your experience with this idiom, no skin off your nose. I personally have run into it a lot. I'm trying to think, I'm sure I've actually said it to my kids before when they were having conflicts with people, and I've definitely had that discussion with my ex-husband and with other people that I've been in or out of business with. And I just want to say, steel yourself. It seems like every 4 years when it's a campaign year, social media has come to play such a huge role in our lives that you need to steel yourself for people's behavior online. It's like in the olden days when email first came out. People would say things and write things in email that they would never say to your face. In social media, it's taken that behavior and put it on steroids. So just remember, it's no skin off your nose for other people to have their opinion. Let them have their opinion. You're not going to change their mind. But stand up for yourself and make sure that you get to have your opinion and you express your opinion as well. Because we live in the country of free speech, and that's a right for each and every one of us. But I say, focus on you, focus on your business, be the best version of you and the best vision you can, the best version of and best business owner that you can be. And lead your people by focusing on what you can do and continually improving. And you'll never have to worry about all of the other nonsense that's going on outside of you. Love to know your experience with this. Share in the comments below. If there's an idiom you'd like to know the meaning of, the history of, and how you might apply it to your business today, hit me up with that in the comments below as well. Otherwise, go out and make it an amazing day, and I will be with you tomorrow with another interesting idiom. What does it mean? Where does it come from? And how might you use it in your business right now? Take care. Bye.